You have people on the north side mourning. You have people on Hennepin and Lagoon that are in mourning. We have us here that are in mourning. And the idea is that, the way Mel Reeves puts it, separately can't do much, but together can break it all down. Can break it all down. So having solidarity amongst all of us is extremely important. So keep that in mind. I also want to point out the amount of black boy joy I'm seeing Jay have right now by watering his plants. Jay, you want to come over here and speak? Give it up for Jay, y'all.
Is that, I am from Arkansas. Well, I'm by way of Arkansas. I'm an alien. My man, we call it Darkansas. Well, if you can make it out the swamp, you can make it out there. If you made it out of Arkansas, you're a living lotus flower, because the lotus goes into the mud and out. But, wow. When you love like you've only been lonely, that's all right with me. That's all right with me. Who you love like there's hope in your story, and that's all right with me. That's all right with me. Who you love like you'll always be somebody, and always near. Always now. Always near. There's something closer than a heartbeat. All I can say is I woke up. Every day I wake up, bless God. Anyway, I'd be here if I didn't. But I woke up and I looked at the sky and I say my prayers, and I thank God for His daily bread, daily portion, but most of all I ask for strength for the day. And then normally I go back to bed and I'll go and I have a couple hours, and then I get up and I water my plants. Believe it or not, I got a lot of plants at home too. I water my plants, and then I come in and then I water more plants, and then, and then I go back home and I water plants. But nonetheless, this time Jeanelle called me and it's like, Jay, they're taking down the monument. I said, what you mean? She said, well, what part are they at? You hear what I said? What part are they at? Okay. See, because I'm the engineer of it. I designed it so that if any time that they could have any question or understand about the engineering principles, I would address them accordingly. That's why I did it. That's why the exact measurements. The side you're sitting on is 8 foot. They're sitting on a 12 foot. They're 4, okay? These are all 24 feet away. The ordinance says we need 18, okay? So we still got 6 feet. But the thing is, what happened was this: they made that over there, and then so they said, in order for us to put the barricades there to save them, we have to push this. But see, they just painted this. We planted this. I'm sorry, that ain't right?
Right.
They painted that, and we planted this. This is all from the riots. From everything that you're sitting on, I took it from the riots. The dirt, everything, the fluid, everything, with my dump truck. I have pictures, and last year, everybody said, what the hell are you doing? It was my Noah moment, But you know what? One day they said, oh, you can't. Another, I said, well, don't tell me what I can't do, because Elijah and I, we sat right there. We looked at the clouds, and I told him what was going to happen. And then by Father's Day, it was made. Okay? All right? And so the thing is it was during the time. Do you mind if I can't even, can I get up here? Because I feel better up here. I feel better up here. My feet feel so much better right here. Okay? Because what happened was they thought we were crazy, But they were crazy. They must have been crazy, because what happened, they left us. One, the mayor called the whoever, the National Guards or whatever, and then the council, we need security. They spent like 300 grand on security, okay? And then they left us here, and they were still saying, no, we don't even know if we can compress charges and go ahead, destroy whatever you want, because they were saying, we're just gonna arrest you, fine, we'll get more property. But however, what we did is I was here and I said, everybody, let's stand down at 8. And most of us stood down. And then everybody else got caught. True story. Okay? And then we showed the world what to do. We beautified, right? Then we publicized, hey, come do a good thing. And then we unified. That allowed us to mobilize. And when the rest of the world saw us, they responded accordingly. Am I correct? Yeah. And see, that was a response of what we represent. See, we're not only the city where purple is from, Pence, but also world peace is from. This is where world peace began. Excuse me. This is where world peace began. You know how I know? Because last year I gave an interview between North Korea and South Korea. Same day. I thought it was the same person. I said, did you just go change your suit? He said, no, I'm from North Korea. I said, what? No, I used to play basketball. Cat's out the bag, I played basketball. But I played in Korea. And so, again, you know, I said, well, shoot, this must be Martin Luther King's dream, right? We're blacks, whites, Jews, Muslims, Protestant, Catholics, all together in peace, am I right? Amen? Amen. So we're living in the dream. We're not only living in the dream, but we're defending our right to the dream, right? And this is led by peace, okay? And so this morning at 5:08 or 5:09 when I got here anyway, it takes me 45 minutes. I made it 25, okay, but I made it. And we got here and they were taking everything apart. And I asked them, I said, do you know what you're taking apart? And they said, no. And I said, repeat after me, National Historic Monument. National Historic Monument. Which goes in the middle of a National Historic District. Sound good? All we need are the components. So what the components would be was we would need to have a national incident. Did we have one in 2020? Okay, we got one. All right, let me see. Then we would need, ma'am, can I borrow one of these bricks? I'm sorry. No. We need something from the riots. Okay? We need something from the riots. So this is a national historic artifact, right? Okay? That's part of a national historical monument, correct? Right? From the riots of 2020, correct? So all we'll need in order for that to do, well, see, I got my half done. I talk with my hands. I don't talk with this much. Y'all, I'm just today, but most time this is my sign language, you know? And so I have the application for the National Historic Monument process. Okay, and we have, out of 16 criteria, we have 16, but you only need one. All right? And so, the game is chess, not checkers. Okay, for all those who wanted to understand. Because basically, it's ironic though, but basically, the city, you know, we spoke to them and we told them, you know, this is a national historic monument. This is the only thing that we have. And I asked them, I said, are you willing to trade one day's pay for 400 years of pain? I asked to them, everyone. You know, if you saw the live, you didn't understand what I was saying, I'm just translating. Because thank you for your patience. I was having a moment. I'm sensitive. I'm an artist. I'm sensitive about my shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And so, so I'm asking them, do you know what this is? And again, they're still going. And then they're taking all these things. But now the thing is this. 2 days ago, I got a river barge rope 100 feet out the Mississippi River, and I put it in my black truck, and I wrapped it around, and I put it by myself with my hands, and I brought the chains here by myself, and I locked them all up, and I wrapped it all the way around, okay? And I locked them all the way around, okay? And so the city got here at 3 o'clock, but they couldn't get the chains off and all that till 5 o'clock. But you know, and because see, they had to torch it. And then so I asked them, I said, you have 50 people to undo what one man has done by himself. 50. And then you know, and I said, this is what you're gonna undo what one man has done for one other man for 400 years of suffering. I said, you're willing to do that? I said, I would believe you, and I will dismantle myself if you bring your boss down here to me right now, today, and I will break it down. So, and 15 minutes later, both of their bosses were there. Yeah. Hold up, brother. Hold up. All right, but see, hold on, I'm sorry. Because see, you know what? Because see, in my pocket, I got an email from, I know I should go fast. If y'all want me to go fast, I'll keep this information to myself. Okay, so all right. So, because I got 2 speeds, and if you don't like this one, you definitely won't like the other one. Because I've been up since 4 something, and I've been fighting against the city. You know, it was my damn voice, this voice right here. This voice you hear right here. This is the one that they heard. And when I couldn't speak in the English language to get them, I spoke in the heavenly language. Right. And they stopped. And because the last thing that I said to Jeanelle was this: arise, O Lord, and scatter thine enemies. I was here 7 minutes. And what happened? Did they stop? Yep. Yeah, can I read a witness? Did they stop? Yep. Did they stop? Yes, they did. They stopped. That's why all this is here. After 7 minutes, they stopped. Cause see, one of the city workers, he came over to me. He was like, "Yeah, brother Jay, man, for real though." Cause I was over there and I looked at my boss, and I looked over and she was crying. And then she looked at, I was like, "You all right? You all right, Julie? You all right?" He was like, she said, "Pull everybody back. Put everybody back. Clear out the way. Clear out the way." And then next thing you know, I'm talking around. Then they come around me, "Sir, where do you want to put these boxes at? Sir, sir, hold on." And I'm like, "Come on, sir." I said, "Okay, sir, we don't really want to move anything. We just need a little space." I said, "Well, you know what? You could have just spoke to me in advance. I engineered this. I built a garden that you've never had on Minneapolis ever. See, because most of the roundabouts go in. Mine's on top of the ground. See, I'll explain it to you. It has a drain tile around here. It has Cat 5. It has moisture barrier around here. And it's on a slope grade. So what goes on is this: as the moisture goes in, it gets captured. Anything else overflows. That's why on rainy days it looks like a pool of glass. If you've all been here, it looks like a pool of glass. But see, everything else kept in. But then as the ground heats up, it acts like a pot, the ridges. And so what happens is it moisturizes from the ground up. But Minneapolis ain't got shit like this. Okay? And they want to get rid of it. You know? And it's on recycled plants. And you know how much it didn't cost them? 50 cents. Because I got it back. It didn't cost them anything. And you want to get rid of it? And this is to represent all the murder and mayhem. See, what happened was this: they tried to do like their see, you learn like your daddy teach you. See, their daddy taught them to go by force, but they don't know my father is of wisdom. And our foundation of the king of every kingdom is wisdom. And you know what? And we have this fiery sword that is our tongue that could cut through the very sinew of every existence. Most people believe that I am here. No, but here is inside of who I am. This world, this every galaxy, everything that's ever created is inside of who I am. This is my remote control. This I am you and you are me, and that's how life goes on. This This is our power. Our power is I am, not that I was, not that I might be. His power is I am. I am. I am. I am a man. I am alive. I am George Floyd. Say his name.
George Floyd.
He can never get up again, but we can lift up the peace that he would have.
That's right.
See, nothing is worth more than our peace. Nothing. Nothing. And that's why they left. Because I told them, I said, you know what? Whoever is against us in this city staff, and they were elected official, they will never ever be elected ever again in anything. And their kids won't even be able to, their kids won't even be able to run for school president. They will not be able to get elected. You think I'm playing? And their kids' kids. I do not. I go 4 generations on earth and in heaven. You think I'm playing? See, the government is on our shoulder. It's this. We don't serve them. They serve us. If you can't walk with us, don't. Come on. If they can't walk with us, don't vote for them. If they cannot walk with us, do not vote for. Leave them alone. Leave that man alone. Do not vote for that man. I don't care who his mama said his mama was. Do not vote for that man. I don't care how many fries are on sale. Do not vote for that man. If he ain't gonna walk with us, do not vote for him. Okay? So they left. That's a win. Who can defeat us? Who can defeat us? Who can defeat us? Who can defeat us? So, again, I heard the same people that, people from the first day, they'll do it on the 300th day. And, all right, so I just want to address the city business. The city businesses of this, that, Alondra Cano, Andrea Jenkins, Abdi Warsami, Lisa Bender, they know me as Jaylani or Chikaleen, or because you know what? I speak about 8 languages, and so I bring a lot of power to the punch, especially with people wanting to get a little swing vote. Anyway, they all fucking know me. Okay? We fought for 5 years over on the street light. I direct the International Gateway. It's 10 blocks on Lake Street. You know where you have Cinco de Mayo and all of that? Hey, I didn't wear a big sign, did I? Hell no. But it's a pretty nice event, isn't it? All right. But you know what? That's with the people you hang around. That's what you do. That's it, Mississippi. That's it. And with the people, people in the city are afraid of, I'm their counsel. I'm their counsel. I speak to the city on their behalf of the people that the city most dreads speaking to. That's my witness. So we had I had the city Ways and Means, the mayor, the Alondra Cano, then the highway department, and another, I think Greenway district. But we're all in this meeting for one light on 5th Street. There was a light on 4th and there was a light on 3rd. But the thing is, it was between the Greenway, people were getting hit. So I had this big meeting for one light. It's an insignificant light. So what do you think we're gonna do on this? National Historical Monument. You know what? They gave the Floyd family $26 million. That's nothing. So we're gonna take that $20, that counterfeit $20 as a team, right? We're gonna take that on the chin, and we're gonna take this patch of land right here. We're gonna trade that $20 that they could have let George, say his name,
George Floyd.
they could have let him go for that $20. Now this $20 gonna cost him this land. This $20 gonna cost him this National Historical District. This is what it's gonna cost him. This is what it's gonna cost him. Okay? This is what it's going to cost them. All right? They've already said they're not going to take anything else that's around the border. So that's a win. Anything that is right there is going to be is what it is. Okay? And so now, half hour later comes. All the other people, I don't have to say their name. They're like, oh man, wait till the city get here, man. You know what I'm saying? I said, you don't know how to do this, man. You're not an engineer, man. I'm saying that's what they were saying, and I was like, oh yeah, really? Don't fucking tell me what I can't do. Just wait till they get here. And then so the boss comes. He came from that way. He was like, hey, looking down, look at this thing. Oh, what's up, Jay? How you doing? I said, hey, how you doing? You doing good? He said, oh man, when was the last time we saw you? Was a city commission meeting or a county commission? Ah man, I don't remember. I said, was it on like, shoot, it was one of those things. And then the guy over there who's going, and he didn't shit his pants, but he looked like he should have. Because I'm like, sit your ass down when grown men are talking. And you should keep your mouth closed in the presence of a king. That's it. If you're not ready for understanding, you sit your fucking ass down. I don't do this for fucking play. You know? This is for real. This is for all my people. This is for everyone who has ever died ever in the world. This is what this is for. We taking that $20 and this is for everything that anyone has ever suffered at the hands of white supremacy or hatred. And you can't fucking have it back. Ever. And so, I'm not just saying, because again, people are saying, oh, well, you just want the land, that's the end of the story. No. I asked for God to lead, the wisdom to lead the people daily. And so, I could have reacted in response to all that, but I went into my greenhouse, and I meditated, and I said, Lord God, what can you do? And then here came a man who we had a conversation, a PhD, whatever. He's like, man, you know, and I was like, wow, it's like Booker T. Washington meeting George Washington Carver. He was like, yeah, something like that. And then we just sat and then we had a conversation, and then we came up with it. In the National Historical District, we'll have a justice center. And this justice center will be responsible for the freedom of 1 million men incarcerated for non-violent crimes and 1 million women that have been incarcerated for non-violent crimes. That's our first milestone for the Justice Center. You know, hey, listen, brother, we've been waiting 400 years. I can turn the microphone off, get the other, but I just got this list. Okay, I've been up since 4:15, and so I built this motherfucker 365 days ago, and all the people that want to talk, get their motherfucking hands dirty. Get you some dirt under your fingernails and run up here. Get you some dirt under your fingernails and run up here. You want to run to the mic? Run to me to help me. I'm like, this ain't a pulpit. I run to pull people from the pit. Get the fuck behind me. Not you, brother. Not you, but I'm just saying. That's... You know, you know what? I'm a warrior king. And when it's about my people, that's it. It's when it's about that's it. Service to all. Service to all. The son don't choose who gets this. It's just how you gonna use it. So I'm not here to judge, I'm here to love. That's it. And this is my love brand, linking our values and efforts. And I just want to get through it. Okay, I apologize if I've been long-winded, but it's been a long day, and I'm sensitive. Okay, already, I'm very vulnerable right about now. Right? Okay. See, justice. No justice, no
streets.
No justice,
no streets.
No, pardon me. This time, no justice, no peace. See, if there's no justice, there's no peace on the streets. But there's no peace. Now see, if there's no peace, there's no what? Health. Okay? Everybody say, no cancer.
No cancer.
No oncology. No Alzheimer's. No Lou Gehrig's. No arthritis.
No addiction.
That's what the health center, we're gonna have, see in that greenhouse, what I got are organic vegetables, I got succulents from South Africa, South America, I got things that have natural healing properties, okay? Behind there, what I have is perithium, and I have the marigolds, and what else? It's the melaleuca, the tea tree plant, and also the, what is the, nonetheless, it's been a long day. But what happens is this. The way you get cancer is this. There are trace metals in the dirt. Okay? And these dirt, the metal in this dirt, what happens is you have mitochondria in your cells. And that shows you how fast things go and how fast oxygen can turn over. But see, when things aren't oxygenated, what happens, that's when it decays. See, cancer is but decay. Okay, and so cancer cannot live in a oxygen-rich area. So what goes on is this: to combat the minerals, the trace minerals, what you do is you introduce plants that have been grown in volcanic regions that have high minerals. And then what you do is you grow them up, you dry them, and then if you see in those tubs, I see them are dried, and you turn them up, and then you put them in your fertilizer mixture. And then what you do is you spray it over the ground, and then you till it. And then what goes on, instead of having trace minerals, it cures everything. Imagine a guy say this for me: organic, USA. Organic, USA. Imagine all of America, all its food organic again, and cheap. Okay, that's what this is about. Okay, all food. So the thing is, it's not only America, but for the rest of the world. You know, it's for the rest of the world. And so from there, but see, because of what goes on is they try with their power. That's why there's no peace or prosperity. We lead with peace. That's why I'll show our prosperity. Then they'll see our power. And through our peace and our health and our wealth, we have financial center. You know, where we have financial education, right? On how to utilize products. A lot of times, you know, you've got Medgar Evers was showing people how to buy insurance. That's why they were killing them. That's why they killed them. Why? Because beforehand they didn't have insurance. They can go kill and somebody take their land. But now they got insurance, they got trace. No, you can't take that. That's their land. They have PIDs or whatever. That's it. So that's why they killed them. So it was a land grab. So, right? And so now what goes on, financial center, actually, you know where guys, you know where you are? You know where you are right now? You're standing right now? Say, Black Wall Street.
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 This is Black Wall Street. This is the beginning of the Black Wall Street. I'm a visionary, and our vision is the leader. I'm not the leader, you're not the leader, but our vision is the leader. I just need everybody to come with their passion with what I'm saying. If they hear something I'm saying and say, I'd like to help with that, and that's your passion, then let's link up. Because that's what love is, linking our values and efforts. And you know what? And with this financial center, what we want to also create is a cultural center, where we'll become, because our food, our hair, our language is a work of art. All of us, we want to come and explain and share everybody's culture and have everybody's dance and everybody come where we can share music and all of these things. That's what we want to do here in this National Historical District. That's what you can do in the National Historic District. That's it. I know I keep changing it, but that's cool. We know what I mean. And then, you know what? The next phase is we want a business development center, right? Business development. Who wants their own business?
Well, you know.
Right? Who wants to know how? Who wants to help someone learn how to have their own business? You know what I mean? That's where it begins. That's where the autonomy is, you know? And an economic development center, you know? Actually, I got 200 homes that are non-MLS for sale. I don't bullshit you. I call my CFO. If you need, trust me. There's 200 around this area. They have their duplexes and singleplex. I'm serious. Okay? That's what I'm about. For everyone. Okay? I don't wear a big ass sign, but I'm just about Father's business. And this is what it is. It's about his people. It's a broken people. To rebuild a broken people, a broken land. You know? to redeem the people scattered through all over the sea. Oh, bring ye, O seas and isles. Bring my children, bring them. Oh, bless you. Look who we are. Look who we are gathered. You know, in love. You know? We don't want to just black out on July 7th or whatever day. We want to black in. We want a trade center. We want to bring everybody their goods here. Let's bring all our stuff in here. Let's bring we don't have to, oh no, I ain't gonna shop out there no more. Let's bring all our stuff in here and let's bring it together. Ujama, Arambe. Anyway, that's another thing. But Amanda. In South Africa, they sing Amanda Awetu. We are the power, we are the people. During apartheid, Amanda Awetu. This is for everybody. I'm not bullshit. I represent I feel you. And that's what it is. I put this on it was on me for everybody. Why? Because I'm your hands moving. You're my wisdom and my thought and my love there reflecting. I'm your hands and legs moving. You're my wisdom and love there reflecting. That's it. You know? It shouldn't be any more or less than that. Labor force. We all need to work. We all need skills. That's it. Everybody wants to work, eat, get a job, get a house, have a family. It's basic. So that's it, a labor center, labor force center. How can we help people fill out resumes? How can we help you? Hey, I can refer you here. How can we do that together? Look around you. Check your strength. Look around you. Check your strength. Look who you got around you. That's your strength. Do me a favor. Look to your left and say, you matter. You matter. Look to your right and you matter.
You matter again.
That's where it begins. You know? That's where it is. Say his name.
George Floyd.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
Who can defeat us?
No one.
Who can defeat us?
No one.
Who can defeat us?
No one.
We are. 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 And last thing, I got a meeting with Alondra Cano and Andrea Jenkins. And see, because I helped Alondra Cano back in the day. And anyway, she called me. You can check my phone. I don't have to lie to anybody. My mama is, anyway, we got a meeting coming up. And what she said, you know what she said? She said, I know who you are. I know what you stand for. And I support whatever you want. I said, well, National Historic Monument, we need you. She said, okay, well, I'll have Andrea there, and plus, I'll have 2 other people there, and yes, and so, yeah. And so all the people who was trying to bully the caretakers, the people that were trying to bully the caretakers, recognized that the lion that they were afraid of is on my leash. The lion that they're afraid of is on my leash, okay? The lion that they're afraid of is on my leash, okay? I am the Lion of Judah. A lady of this lion that they call a government is, what is this to me? What is this snake they have? I'm an eagle. I pulled it up to the air, and now what can they do but fall? You understand? So, because you see, the thing is humility is where you get lifted. But they went high to the table, so that's why they're here with me. And I said, sit your ass down till after I have this meeting, and let me know what you want. You want some hot Takis, Cheetos? You want some pop? What else you want? Don't tell your mama I got it to you. I love you. But you know what? That sit their ass down because this is people. This is about the people. See, they try to come in with power. We come in with the peace, and then the people. You know what we're gonna do is prosper, and then they're gonna see our power. Okay. So right now we got a meeting with Alondra, and she's already okay. She said, "Hey, you know what, Jay? We're gonna." Because in Spanish I'm chiquilín, porque puedo hablar español. Si quieres traducir eso luego, ven a mí al otro lado, pues. Okay, but the thing is I'm chiquilín in Spanish. And so she said, chiquilín, I'll do whatever I can do to help you. Okay? And then lastly, the engineers, lastly, the engineers, the two bosses, once they got here, they came in the greenhouse and they sat down and they said, well, what are we? I said, we're at an impasse. I said, y'all ain't doing shit. And they're like, okay. And then I said, well, you know what? We can just make a small adjustment. They said, look, Jay, it's fine. I can show you the email. They said, look, it's fine. Just call us when you're ready to talk. Peace. I can show you my email right now. You know? I know. I got you. You know, but the people got to hear this, because this is about the finality of the situation, young daughter. Is that because otherwise, without this conversation from Alondra Cano, that means that they can come back and move everything, and they can. Because I know Jacob Fry, I know the guys. They shift and change, but this conversation is here. I'm here speaking. I'm saying I have a meeting with her, and I'm saying that I have your best interest at heart, and I'm saying that's it. I'm holding them accountable like you hold me accountable. And yeah, I've been long, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you this.